Wagwan people of today, it's me ShiverAway and welcome back to Shiver's Game Review, the show where I find the latest and the greatest in the Roblox scene and tell you if it's worth your time. So right now we have a new game called Ani-Blox Legends. Now this just came out, but it's actually only in open beta. Now it's pretty good and I'm gonna be reviewing it completely here. Now shout out to Blackstar because I actually saw his video on it and man, did the game look interesting. It definitely looked like something I'd want to try out. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
It's a war between nations.
Alright, so starting off now, I'll be talking about the design and the concept. So very first thing, this game is a hack and slash on Roblox. Now, that's actually pretty cool. I haven't seen many of that ever before on Roblox. It's kind of like Pirate Warriors 4 if I had to compare it to a real game. Now right now, immediately I like that concept, and I can see you have your units here. You kind of have like a deck system you'd have in the games like these. And so basically you have your units here. You can go in, you can go and recruit them, you can go summon more right here just for the in-game currency. Now it doesn't look like a cash grab. The prices are not too bad, so I like that about it. Now I'm gonna get into the UIs right now, and the UIs, they're nothing special. I mean, they do their job. It's really nothing special. Like you know what everything is. It's not too crazy. And as for the models, they do have quite a bit of free models in this game, and there is some issues with some of the maps, like stuff floating and stuff like that. However, if you know me, you know I do not care about a game's design that much. All I care about is the gameplay. All I care is if a game is fun. Now a game can look as good or as bad as it wants to, but at the end of the day, if it's not fun, then it's just not a game. It's just not a good game. So as you can see with this system, so basically I'll use Ichigo as an example. So I can view this, and so you can just equip them right here, and that's how you can equip them. Now you can enhance them as well. I think that's pretty cool. So that's how you level them up. You like combine other units that you buy or earn with that. And I'm gonna go to Goku now. So there's these links here, and I'm actually not sure what these do, but I know Ichigo had like another ability I can unlock, so I think that's what you can do right there. So also that you can sell them, of course, if you don't want them. And another very detailed thing about this is look at all of this text. So for every single character, it actually tells you all of their abilities, from the damage, like it even shows the percentages too, all of that. And like they really did put their effort in this. Like they really wanted the gameplay and they wanted it to be fun for people, so it definitely did a good job in that regard. So I must commend them. Great job on that. So for the design and the overall aesthetic of the game, I'm going to have to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Now it's not bad, it could be better. However, I definitely think where this game excels far above most games is going to be in the actual gameplay, and we'll get into that right now. Alright, so starting off here, I saw that I got to pick any character I wanted. Now I like Naruto and I like Luffy, but I gotta pay respects to one of the big three that has almost been forgotten, Bleach. So I went ahead and picked Ichigo Kurosaki. So I selected him, and I realized you can claim a reward as soon as you get in, so I think that's pretty nice. It entices people to come back. And so right here, basically you're in like kind of like a dungeon crawler, and so this is the very first stage that you do. So I got in here, and you can see you got kind of skills. That was my third skill. I used that and just completely wiped them. And so you get the more spawn once you kill the first ones. I got them, and I was doing pretty well at first, so I thought the game was kind of easy, but that doesn't last very long. So yeah, the first skill right there, very busted, and the combat is kind of, it's like really fluid. Like there's a slight auto track to your M1, so that makes it very easily, especially in crowds of NPCs like that. So you get teleported back after, and we're gonna get right back into the one after that. So as you can see right now, Ichigo, I feel like he's one of the best starters. He was very fun to use and everything about him. So I'm just clearing stages like crazy. It's just super easy, and I'm having lots of fun with the game right now. But then came stage 3 right now, and I actually had to go get some new characters, and I didn't have to buy it with Robux, so you just start off with some of those crystals, and so that's what I was doing right now. I equipped the new characters. I was back into stage 3 because I kept losing over and over again. It was like super hard. So as you could see before, I actually got Uryu, and I got Naruto as well. So when you die in this game, your 3 characters there, they're basically your lives. So you'll see right here, when I die as Ichigo, I become Naruto, and that's how it works. So it's just really awesome. So I'm starting off them doing pretty well, and then these guys that were the bane of my existence, those people with the guns, and you can see I'm starting to take damage right there. But I like the challenge. I like that this game wasn't just something that was super easy. You just spam click and you win. You actually got to time your abilities and know when to use them. So on to the next NPCs over here, and they all had guns. So I basically had no chance of surviving. As you can see, I was shot dead like a dog in the streets, and then I become Naruto. And Naruto right here, he was pretty good. Now he seems like a high damaging one, but the problem was a lot of his moves make you forced to stand still right there, and I think that's pretty good because it creates variety in characters. Not every character is the same and does the same thing. Like Naruto's probably very good for boss fights, which you'll see in a second, but not that good for multiple NPCs. Now I was using Uryu, and as you can see right here, like he doesn't just have basic M1s, he's actually a ranged character. So there's actually ranged and melee characters, and as you can see, I get very close to losing, but you know, I just spam click and I took that one down. So that stage, I'd finally cleared it. On to the very last stage here, and this is going to be the boss battle. As you can see, there's some text before every one, so it actually has kind of a storyline. So I get into it right now. I'm beating up these guys really quickly. I think like I was actually getting really into the game at this point, and Ichigo was actually my favorite character so far. And yeah, the bandit officer comes, just gives him some more text, and so he was like, I was like, okay, his health isn't too bad, but then look at my health just after one attack, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be tricky. So even the bosses are not too easy. They're definitely a challenge. So you see, I die right there. And so I got Goku, so I get to try out Goku, which I was actually excited for. I used his first move and then just demolished him. I don't even know what I did to him, but I killed him. As you can see, there's some Kai Blast there too. Alright, so final thoughts here. This game has a great concept. It's very original and it's very fun to play. Now, it's definitely a good game, and I really hope that it finds some success, because this game definitely deserves it. Because this, I can tell it's a passion project, and it actually seems very fun, and this is what we need more of on Roblox. So, overall, the game's rating, I'm actually going to give it an 8 out of 10, and that 8 out of 10 is going to be because how original it is, the gameplay, and just, I can really see the devs' thought process when they made this game. It's very fun. I think they did a great job on it. So with that, I'm gonna end the review. So remember to leave any games that you want me to review next in the description, or join my Discord and tell me directly. So if you like this, be sure to subscribe and like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.